Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our monthly readings for October. And this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You can watch if you're cross-watching for Virgo as well. But always keep in mind, these are general, so take what resonates, disregard the rest. And information on private readings is always in the description box below. Virgo, I am using the Dark Wood Tarot deck for you and the Le Vampire Oracle, for those of you who want to know. And as always, thank you in advance for liking, sharing, commenting, for subscribing. Any support is greatly appreciated. It helps the channel grow, keeps me motivated to keep doing this. So thank you. All right, let's see what's going on for Virgo in October. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in October of 2022. Going on for Virgo in October of 2022. There we go. Okay, in the situation we have the Knight of Pentacles. The challenge is the Seven of Wands. Crowning you is the Ten of Cups. In the foundation is the Nine of Wands. In the past we have the Magician. In the near future we have the Eight of Cups. In how you see yourself, we have the Four of Wands. In your environment, we have the Five of Cups. In your hopes and fears, we have the Hierophant. And in the outcome, we have Death. Well, I think this is good. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I think this is good. Page of Cups. But yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay, Virgo, this is good. Here's what's going on. You're getting ready to make an offer, to initiate something, to make an offer, to reach out. Page of Cups could be an apology, it could be asking forgiveness, it could be confessing something to someone. This could all be vice versa, so you take it as it makes sense. I'm going to read it as I see it in the cards, okay? And you have been working on this, preparing, you know, and this could be anything from like putting documentation together to submit a proposal. This could be preparing a speech and making sure you're choosing the right words. You know what I mean? Even rehearsing it for some of you. It took you a long time to get it ready to where you feel like it's ready and you feel like, okay, I can make this offer, or I can initiate this, or I can submit this, I can present this. You feel like this is good. You're feeling confident about it, okay? You took your time with it, let me tell you. Your challenge is the Seven of Wands. You feel, or you have felt, that it's going to be met with resistance. It's going to be harder than what you think, or harder than it seems. Someone's going to be closed off. Someone's going to block you. Someone's not even going to hear you out. Someone's going to deny you access. Someone's going to fight you on this. You expected resistance, okay? From a person, from whatever, or the process to be a big fat rigmarole, right? Which is why it took you so long to consider all the possibilities, to consider all the possible scenarios, to look at any possible obstacles and prepare ahead of time for any potential scenario, okay? So this is where, if you want to approach someone and talk about, you know, just have a conversation about something that went wrong in the past, for example, because why would someone be this guarded, right? If everything was good, something went wrong in the past. And so if you wanted to approach them, you expect them, first obstacle, you're telling yourself they probably blocked me. So if they blocked me on there, I could contact them on there. Okay, that's the first obstacle. That's cool. Okay, now what am I going to say? Okay, well, if I say this, it might sound too lighthearted. It might sound like I'm not taking it seriously. Okay, so I can't say that. Okay, what if I say this? If I say this, that'll be too heavy. That'll be too fast. When is the right time? Well, I could do this at this time, but then it might go this way. Do you know what I mean, Virgo? Do you know what I mean? That is what you've been doing. That is what you've been doing. Being in your own head about it, focusing on the obstacles you perceive you're going to encounter and preparing ahead of time, even before you take a step, even before you try, because I feel like for you, it feels like this is your one and only chance. So you have to be prepared for any eventuality. Okay. In the foundation, we have the 9 of Wands. Now, this can be unfinished business for some of you, where you tried something in the past and it didn't go well. It went horribly wrong for some of you. And it could involve a person, it could involve a job, it could involve a project, it could involve asking for a permit, visas, anything like that, right? But whatever it is, I feel like this is something you've tried before, because it feels like it's unfinished, right? It feels like you didn't do everything you could, or it feels like you didn't approach it correctly the first time around, or you weren't ready the first time around, which is why this time you're making damn sure you're ready for anything. Okay, but again, you're expecting someone to be very guarded, very defensive. You're expecting to have to work with the Knight of Pentacles to lower someone's defenses. You're expecting to have to work and push through to overcome any obstacles and to jump through any hoops that are presented to you. Why? Well, because your focus is the 10 of Cups, because you have come to the conclusion that this is what you want, this is what's going to make you happy, this is your happily ever after with this person, in this job, with this company, in this place, and you're willing to work for it. It's not even fight for it, it's like, no, I know it's going to take work, and I'm prepared to do whatever I need to do for as long as I need to do it, because this is what I want. There's no doubt, there's no question. All I need is a chance, right? All I need is a chance, and then I can prove myself. That's what you're thinking. Now, in the near future, we're going to clarify. We have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, listen to me, the 8 of Cups is not, I'm not seeing the 8 of Cups as rejection, because I have the Page of Cups here. You might be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because we also have the 10 of Cups crowning you. But the 8 of Cups is when we detach from something that is a dead end. It served its purpose. It's a dead end. It doesn't fulfill us. There's nothing more to be gained from that situation. So we have no other choice but to detach and move on, looking for our 9th cup, right? So what this means to me, first of all, it could be a trip, short distance, right? But it feels like a very, it's like wrapping up the past. It's not a very emotional conversation. It's not an emotional conversation. It could be acknowledging different things. It could be tying off loose ends with the purpose and the intention of acknowledging the past but moving on from the past. Okay? Because why? Well, how you see yourself, you have 4 of Wands, you see yourself as, I'm ready to commit. If that was the issue before, it's no longer an issue. I'm ready to commit. I am more stable now. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to relocate. I'm ready to put down roots. I'm ready to start this business. I'm feeling more stable within myself and my resources to where I know I want this, I know I can get it, and I know I can follow through. That's how you feel. That's how you see yourself. And that's your strength. In your environment, influences, and what you don't see coming in, we have the 5 of Cups. And again, this is unfinished business for me, because you have the 9 of Wands here. And with the 5 of Cups, there's always unfinished business. There was a loss, there was a breakup, there was a separation, there was a rejection in the past. What you don't know is that there's still hope. Those 2 cups are still standing. There's still hope. That's still a possibility for you. That is still an option for you. It's still a mutually desired outcome, this 10 of Cups. Okay? In hopes and fears, another commitment card, we have the Hierophant. You hope to be accepted, or your offer, your proposition to be accepted. You hope the government says yes. You hope they sign your papers. You hope this person accepts your offer and commits to you like you commit to them. You hope this leads you to your happily ever after, marriage, family, whatever. Okay? Or you get your paperwork, you get your visas, you get that contract. That's the hope. In the outcome, we have death. I like death in the outcome. Why do I like death in the outcome? Because you're sitting there thinking that just talks about something ending. So how is that a good thing? Death is not just endings. With every ending comes a new beginning. But death is a card of transformation and rebirth. Whether you transform the same situation by allowing an ending to happen and you start over, or you transform as in something completely ends, but that frees you up to transform yourself in another circumstance, that's a different matter. However, looking at all these unfinished business energies, I'm seeing death as a transformation in the sense of releasing what did not go well, burying that truly, and starting from scratch. That's how I'm seeing this. That's how I'm reading this with this combination of cards. Because remember, we have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is genuine, honest, loving, open, vulnerable, mutual communication. Interesting, Virgo. Okay, let's get some clarification here. So with the Knight of Pentacles in your situation, what did I say? What did I say? 2 cups. And if you're unsure, when you get the 5 of Cups, because the 5 of Cups doesn't always mean, there's still something there, or this could be reconciled or unfinished business. Sometimes the 5 of Cups just means it's dead, it's buried, and you have to mourn it. When you get the 5 of Cups with the 2 of Cups in the same spread, that is your confirmation that whatever is still standing, the love that is still standing there, is now coming back around. Okay? A little tarot lesson. You didn't ask for it, but there you go. So 2 of Cups. You view this person, this thing, this situation, this job, this opportunity as your equal match, as something that is worth it. Your balance, what balances you out, something that's going to give to you like you give to it. 7 of Wands is the challenge. 3 of Wands, some time, some distance has passed. This thing is at a distance that you want. Thing, person, whatever, is at a distance. For some of you, this is about something that's in a foreign land, foreign country that you're trying to get to. You're trying to relocate. That's why you need papers. For others of you, this person is at a distance, or you haven't seen them, you haven't spoken to them. The distance could be literal, or it could be emotional, or, no communication, or the only way you can communicate is online, and you don't really want to be saying these things online. Cups are more of an in-person conversation, right? Versus Wands, I don't know why I'm giving you tarot lessons, but there you go. Whereas Wands are more like online, or over the phone, or whatever. And what you have to say, you don't want to say over the phone. You don't want to say online. You want to say in person. So your challenge is, some time has passed. There's some distance here. It can be overcome. But there's also an element of, have I waited too long? Have they moved on? Or is this no longer a possibility for me, okay? With the 9 of Wands in the foundation, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Something was left unfinished. Something was just left. When things got tough, complicated, overwhelming, someone just left with the Chariot. And that could have been you, because maybe that's why you're concerned if this person's gonna accept you back or get you back. That's a concern for some of you. What if they do to me what I did to them? But that's what I feel here. It was just left. Someone had to make a tough decision and just left. Didn't see something through because it was overwhelming. It was too much. With the Magician in the recent past, we have the Tower. There has been some sort of realization on your part, Virgo. There has been some sort of an epiphany here, where you heard something, or you read something, or you saw something, I don't know what this is, where it lit the fire under your behind. Either you got confirmation that it's not too late, something told you or someone told you, I don't know, that it's not too late, and you went, oh, okay, cool, let me do this then. Let's do it. I'm ready. Or, I don't know, something to do with a relocation, something to do with something fell apart, I don't know, in your life or someone else's. So I don't know if someone, for example, if someone was trying to move on and you heard that they were in a relationship with someone else, you find out that didn't work out and they're now actually available, and so that lets the fire under your behind and going, okay, let me set up a meeting with them. Okay, that's one example. But for others of you, I feel like this is where you were telling yourself something that was not true. You tried to walk away from this. You tried to give up on this because you told yourself, they're never going to take me back. I'm never going to have another shot at this. They hate me. They don't want to talk to me. They hate my guts. They don't want to see me. I don't have access to this. I don't qualify for this. I don't have that paperwork. I'm never going to get this. You told yourself this. You put yourself in that prison, Virgo. And this is the universe stepping in with the Tower. And lightning is truth, right? Just basically crumbling everything you were telling yourself that was untrue. Do you know what I mean? It's like you were forcing yourself to do something, telling yourself that's your only option. And you knew it wasn't true, but you were maybe afraid to check if that's right or not. Do you know what I mean? And so instead, you just told yourself, this is what it is, this is what I have to do. And you just, tried to start building something for yourself in a different direction. And that is falling apart spectacularly. It's like no doubt about it. And no doubt about why. To put you back on this path. Because it's still available for you. And that is your happily ever after. With the Ten of Cups crowning you, listen, you can't make it up with the Eight of Swords. You told yourself this isn't available to you. You told yourself you don't qualify. You told yourself this person hates you. You told yourself there's no point in trying. Either because you were punishing yourself for just leaving in the past, or because of fear of failure, because it didn't work out in the past, so I don't want to be dealing with that again. So you tell yourself these things to prevent you from trying again, to prevent you from hoping. That's what the Tower is now crumbling. It's like, no, Virgo, open your eyes. Open your eyes. See the truth. Stop telling yourself some things that are not true. See what it is, not what you're telling yourself it is. Let's see the Eight of Cups in the near future. Judgment. What did I tell you? And the Queen of Pentacles. What did I tell you? I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. The cards back me up. Judgment is that clearing of the air, the cleaning of the slate. That's what judgment is. And with that Queen of Pentacles, with the purpose and the intent of getting real and getting practical in talking about the future. Okay? Let's bury the past, air it out, tie off loose ends so we can bury it and it will stay buried. And then let's talk about practically, realistically, let's talk about the future. And that's what's coming up in your near future. Some sort of a meeting to discuss this in person. The Four of Wands and how you see yourself. We have the Seven of Cups. You're no longer confused. You're no longer confused. You're no longer interested in other things, other options, other possibilities. You know what you want. And now that you have the confirmation that it's still available to you, that gives you even more confidence to go pursue it. The Five of Cups in your environment. King of Pentacles. Your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You still have a way in. You still have a way in. What's coming in? You have the Five of Cups in between the Queen and the King of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. So again, a couple that was very much equally yoked, very balanced, very beautiful. Two of Cups. A very good match. Something happened, it fell apart. But what remains, right, is still there, is still valuable, it's stable, and that's what you're building upon. The Hierophant in hopes and fears, we have the Six of Wands. You're hoping for a warm reception. You're hoping you get the outcome that you want. The hope is that this is forever, I hear, and not just temporary. Now with the Death card and the outcome, we have the Hangman, the Three of Cups, The Hermit, your energy. I'll pull one more. And the Knight of Swords, full speed ahead. What's under the Page of Cups? The Knight of Cups. I'm telling you, you're ready to make that offer, and whatever you're offering, whatever you're submitting, it will be very well received. It will be embraced. It will be accepted. It's mutual, right? Death card. What is transforming here? It's the end of waiting. It's picking something back up that has been left in the air, right? With the Hangman. It's been left in the air. It was sacrificed for whatever reason, and it just kind of was left there. It just hanging around. It didn't go anywhere. You tried to move on. You tried to stop thinking about this. This could be a Pisces energy. You tried. You did your best. You started building and telling yourself some things and building in a different direction, and the universe stepped in and just knocked that tower to the ground, because they were telling yourself, Virgo, stop telling yourself some things that are just not true. And go after what you really want, because it's still there for you. So the end of waiting. This is reconciliation, Three of Cups, reunion, reconciliation, celebration. Something that was stuck, getting unstuck in a very beautiful way. The Hermit is your energy, and the Knight of Swords tells me that you are now going to go full speed ahead. You're focused, you're determined, you've learned from your previous experience, and now you're like one-track mind. This is going to be your focus. No doubt, no hesitation, no more back and forth, no more confusion. And where is it taking you? It's taking you to your happily ever after. This is awesome, Virgo. This is awesome. Let's look at your oracle cards for Virgo. Enlightenment. You can't make this stuff up. Number two, right? Partnerships. Inspiration, epiphany, and innovation. You're getting that fire lit under your behind. You're having that epiphany that, oh my God, I can still get this. And innovation is where you transform, you innovate, you transform something. What else for Virgo? Okay, that one. Nightmare, psychic protection, shield, bad dreams. Number 5. This is where you've been, Virgo. This is where you've been. This is that 8 of Swords energy. This is that Tower energy. This is that 9 of Wands energy. You've been telling yourself some things that are not true, and they weren't very nice about yourself. You don't deserve this. This is no longer available to you. They hate your guts. They don't want you. You're never going to get this. You just don't qualify. They don't want to work with you. But you see that full moon in the background there? Something is illuminated here. I don't know if you had this epiphany around the last full moon, but this is like, no, this isn't true. I'm telling myself some things, but they're not true. Let's get one more for Virgo. The call of the night, daring, adventure, and excitement. What am I telling you here? You're all excited. You want to go for this. You're hearing that call with judgment. You're heeding it. You're going for it. You're following your heart, your inspiration, what you know in your gut that you want to do, what your happily ever after is. You've had that epiphany. You know exactly what that is. And you're going for it. You're going on that adventure. You're taking a chance. You're being daring. Jealousy, envy, punishment, changing course. You've been punishing yourself, Virgo. You've been very down on yourself. You've been very negative towards yourself. Very critical. But you're changing course now. Because of this truth that you have realized. Okay? This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. So Virgo, you're going to have to tell me what this is for you, how you resonate with the reading. If you do, whatever this is, you go get it. You go get it, Virgo. It's still there and it's just waiting for you to get it, okay? That's just what it is. You just have to go for it and it will be yours. Just do it. Trust me, okay? So watch your other placements. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic month. I hear magical. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.